lot of model. Check for me. Don't check for me unless you got checks for me. I kept a stick like a hobo, no checking me. Way back when D-Lo had the spot in Church Street. So many they get up, I said to me.
What is up, guys? It's Upcome Sports here with a new look Memphis Grizzlies realistic rebuild, part 1 of this series. If you want to see part 2, make sure you drop a like so you can see it as soon as possible. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go down, hit the subscribe button with notifications on so you don't miss a video. So these are the settings that I'm going to be using for this series, and you guys can take a look at them, pause them, use them in your own rebuilds if you want to. These are the best that I found in these realistic rebuilds, and they give me the most realistic settings. Also injuries on, so it gives it a little bit more interesting vibe to this rebuild. So that is what we're going to be using, and we'll check out the roster for the Grizzlies. Here it is, and you guys can look at the roster info below. I'll leave the description. It is on Xbox One though. So Jaren Jackson Jr., Ja Morant, a very good pair, very good young start for this team. They also traded for Josh Jackson, who is a wild card. He's only a 76, but we'll see if we can use him at all, unlock some of his potential. Tyus Jones also signed here, 3-year deal, $8 million. Brandon Clark, also a really good piece. And yeah, it's an interesting team to say the least. I'm also going to be putting storylines on the drafts every year. So if you don't know what this does, basically it randomizes the potential and the overall for all of the rookies. So I won't know anything except what my scout discovers, which makes it more interesting. And I'm also going to be using player mentorship. If you don't know what this is, it's a new feature in this game. And young players can be mentored by veterans, learn their badges, learn a lot of what they do, mainly the badges, but I think it's really cool. Like Grayson Allen can be mentored by Dylan Brooks, Ja Morant by, I don't know, Tyus Jones. For year 1, I'm not going to be making any moves. I'm just going to see how this team plays. I know Iguodala has been in some trade rumors. Maybe Jay Crowder gets bought out. Don't know. I'm not going to make those moves right now, but I also know that we only have our pick next year if it's top 6, so we'll try to be bad. So we've got DeMarcus Cousins out here winning MVPs on the Lakers over LeBron and AD. I don't know. Ja Morant, though, Rookie of the Year over Zion and RJ Barrett. Like to see that. Really good numbers from him. Mike D'Antoni, Coach of the Year. All NBA teams looking like this. I doubt anyone from the Grizzlies even came close to an all NBA team. Rookie teams we saw. Standings though, we obviously didn't make the playoffs, but we were the worst team in the West, which is what we wanted. We want to keep our pick, not give it to Boston, and I think we were the worst. We'll have at least a top 2 pick projected, but as far as the stats for the season, Jaren Jackson Jr. played pretty well. I would like to see him shoot better from 3. Jonas Valanciunas might get traded. Josh Jackson, pretty solid. So the finals is going to be the Clippers and the Sixers. So we'll see if the Clippers can take it all with Kawhi and PG. And it looks like the Sixers actually win. And in the draft lottery, we do have the number 2 projected pick. And we're going to keep our pick because it did fall to number 5 though, which sucks. But at least we get to keep it. With the 5th overall pick in the draft, we're going to select Ja Morant's backcourt mate in Brian Antoine out of Villanova. 6'5" shooting guard, 180 pounds. Really good offensive piece, so we'll see if he can work with Ja Morant. And I'm going to be trading Jonas Valanciunas because it doesn't really fit our timeline here. And I'm not really a huge fan of him. Just because, I don't know, he puts up good numbers, but I'm not really a huge fan. Plus, he's not in our timeline. And we're going to take on Batum's contract for a year. We're also going to get a top 10 protected pick from the Hornets. We're also giving them Tyus Jones. They need a backup point guard, which I think makes sense. We're going to be really bad. We won't have our pick next season, but it is what it is. So with that trade from Valanciunas, I was also looking to throw some max deals at restricted free agents, and Domantas Sabonis wants to sign with us, and I think it made sense. The Pacers aren't going to bring him back, most likely. They have Miles Turner, they have Goga, so if he signs with us, that's really nice. As far as the rotation goes, I really like what we're doing here. Morant and obviously the number 5th pick, Brian Antoine in the backcourt. We got Sabonis, Jaren Jackson, and then Josh Jackson. So our young core is looking really nice, and I think we're set. I don't know how good we're going to be, but same coach, same system. So James Harden is going to win the MVP for the Rockets. RJ Hampton, Rookie of the Year on the Heat. The Lakers sweeping the awards pretty much. And all NBA teams, I doubt anyone unless Morant went off. but it looks like he didn't. All defensive teams, no one. All rookie teams, no Brian Antoine. We'll see what he put up. But checking out the standings, we obviously didn't make the playoffs, but we were the worst team in the West, and we might have been the worst team in the NBA. We were, so that sucks. We are going to forfeit the #1 overall pick, most likely to the Celtics. That really hurts, but I mean, we still got a really good young core. Morant putting up numbers. Sabonis, really solid. I like him. He's just going to be solid for us. He's not going to be anything special. But Brian Antoine, not the best rookie season in the world. So I don't know. He could be on the move, but it's really too early to say. Offense really bad. Defense. So the finals is going to be the Nets and the Clippers. Superstar showdowns here. Kyrie and KD versus Kawhi and PG, and Kawhi wins finals MVP. So in the draft lottery, we obviously don't have our pick at #1 projected, but we do have the Jazz pick from the Mike Conley trade. So that's not bad at all. We do have the 7th pick in the draft. I forgot. So we are going to be trading here Kyle Anderson, who I'm not really using, and I don't feel like he should sit on our bench. So we're going to trade him and a 2nd round pick for Ty Lawson and a future 2nd. Just because, I don't know, we're not using Kyle Anderson. So with the 7th overall pick, we're going to select KJ Martin, Kenyon Martin's son, out of USC, 6'7" small forward. He's going to be a really good lockdown defender. Hopefully, that is what he looks like, but we'll see what happens. And this is going to be the rotation for year 3 of this rebuild. Josh Jackson, I did give an extension to 3 years with a team option just because he played really nice. He shot 40% from 3. He's showing good promise, so I don't really want to cut him off just yet. But KJ Martin, just in case he doesn't pan out, same coach, same system. So the MVP for this season is going to be Steph Curry. Jalen Green on the Hornets, Rookie of the Year. Oladipo is on the Rockets, 6th man. I don't know. This game is crazy. But all NBA teams, maybe John Morant, I don't know. John Morant, all NBA 2nd team. I didn't expect that in his 3rd season barely, but he played really well. Like the assist numbers, like the scoring. As far as if we made the playoffs, it's obviously a no. We're not ready yet, but hopefully we were a little bit better. Actually, we were the 9th seed. I did not expect that. We're still super young, but 9th seed, not bad. Hornets were actually really good, so we're going to have their pick. It was top 10 protected, and I believe Valanciunas got hurt or something. Player stats on the season, Morant we saw. Jaren Jackson, he's solid. I mean, I would like to see a little bit better, but Josh Jackson, he's shooting really good. He's shooting really well from 3, so I can't complain. Brian Antoine, not the best numbers again. So the finals is going to be the Sixers and the Jazz. Jazz surprisingly getting to the finals. So it looks like the Sixers are going to sweep them though. Ben Simmons finals MVP. So in the draft lottery, we do have a lottery pick at number 13. I don't believe we have any other picks, but we might have one later. And we do have actually the Hornets pick, obviously. So we're going to trade here Josh Jackson. I know I said that I really liked him, like his percentages, but we already have KJ Martin. We have Dylan Brooks. We have a lot of wings on this team. He has some value. The Nuggets need a small forward, so we can snatch a 1st round pick from the Nuggets, and also Monte Morris, who I really like as a backup point guard. We don't really have a backup point guard, so I like that trade. They get a small forward, which they don't have. I mean, they have Will Barton, but they would really like Josh Jackson. And we're going to make another trade here to try to trade up in the draft because we don't really need depth at this point. We need star power, and we'll see how far we can trade up, and maybe we have to throw in some seconds. But we'll try to use our 2 picks, maybe to get to 7 with the Pistons. Maybe you have to throw in a couple picks. They don't want to do that. Maybe 2 second rounders. No, 3 is the max, and they do it. With the 7th overall pick in the draft, we're going to select another wing, Terrence Clark. Really, really good offensive piece if he can reach his max potential. Out of Boston College, 6'8", got some good size on him for a shooting guard. So this is going to be the rotation for year 4 of this rebuild, and I did also draft Terrence Clark just in case Antoine doesn't take the next step because he's averaging 10 points in his first 2 seasons. Not the best for the 5th overall pick. Same coach though, same system. So the MVP for the season is going to be Giannis. Patrick Baldwin, Rookie of the Year, and the rest of the awards don't really matter. But Brett Brown, Coach of the Year. All NBA teams. Did Ja Morant make it again? Jaren Jackson Jr., All NBA second team. Did not expect that. He was being solid, but I did not expect an All NBA team. No Ja Morant though. And he also makes a All Defensive first team. Not bad from Jaren Jackson. Number 3 seed in the West. Again, shocking the world. And we're playing the Timberwolves in the first round. Actually, no, the Clippers in the first round. Okay, that's kind of messed up, but player stats, Ja Morant played phenomenal. Really like him. Sabonis is injured though, so we might have a tough time here. KJ Martin, solid as the starter. And yeah, everyone else doing okay. Checking out the team stats on offense. Number 3, defense, number 4. So in the first round, we've got the Clippers, and they are a super team with Kawhi and PG. And we lose game 1, tied up 2-1. We're down though, 3-1, and we're down 3-1. I knew this was gonna happen. How are they a 6th seed? I don't know. Probably the injuries, but we are at home, and we're gonna blow them out 139-102. So next game, we gotta win to force a game 7. That would be insane if we come back 3-1 on this team, but it looks like we are gonna win and force a game 7. So game 7 here, Sabonis is back. It does not matter. We don't need him. So we'll see if it's close. I'll try to hop in. All right, we're down 2 points here. Ja Morant with the ball. Pick and roll with Sabonis. I did put him in. Pick and pop. Sabonis, that's a good oh, and he gets it to go mid-range. All right, we are down 1 point. Morant again with the pick and roll. Can't get any space again. Pick and roll. We're going to spam it. Okay, with the space mid-range. Missed it. Sabonis, the rebound. And he gets it to go. Sabonis with 2 huge shots to put us up 1. 1 point game. Clippers with the ball. What are they going to do here? Oh, good defense. Ja Morant. No, why that animation? We're down 1. 10 seconds left. Ja Morant is... I'm going to take this final shot with Ja Morant. We're either going to win the game or it's over. Ja Morant mid-range.
Cut this Z06 and then I set it on some 4Gs. Lunch truck came from Italy. My manager got it imported. We done set that city on fire. The horror colors awesome.
But Ja Morant with the clutch gene. And we're going to move on. Clippers in round 1. Down 3-1. Does Ja Morant have the clutch gene? How far can the Grizzlies go now? Watch part 2 to find out. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to drop a like, leave a comment on the road to 500 subscribers.